That's it. Hi everybody, welcome to Fran Brown's Pilates. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today, mixing up our Pilates with our deeper stretches. So if you really want to improve your range of movement, flexibility, I quite often mention that when we do particularly like a thigh stretch or something like that, if you want to really improve on a tight muscle or improve your range of motion and flexibility, we need to hold the stretches a little bit longer. And a couple of people have asked me if I would sort of demonstrate this. So what we're going to do today, we're going to mix mobilising in with our Pilates, but when we do our stretches, I'm going to show you how to do your stretching so you really are improving your range of movement, your flexibility. So if you've got a very tight calf, for example, back of the thigh, shoulder, we're going to be holding the stretches a little bit longer, so I can show you how you can improve on that. Okay, so normal position, open the chest, arms slightly behind you, neutral spine position, 3 points of connection in the spine. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, close that rib cage, draw the abdominals in, remember pelvic bone and rib cage squeezing together, neutral spine position. Okay, so we're going to warm up as we normally do, up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in, breathing out, draw those abdominals in, hinge the hips back, relax the neck, relax the arms, relax the upper body. And this is just a warm-up stretch. Okay, so you're relaxing your arms, relaxing your head, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Straighten the legs just enough so you start to get a little bit of a stretch there, not holding it too deeply, not holding it too long. Just no tension in the neck, in the arms, and then breathe in, breathe out. Again, draw those abdominals in. Think about sucking the abdominals through to the spine and rolling up one vertebra at a time. Nice and slowly. Good. Back to your 3 points of connection. Neutral spine position. Good. Up onto the toes. Breathing in. Breathing out. Close that rib cage. Abdominals in. Don't overarch the back. Keep the neutral spine position. Good. Relaxing the arms, head, neck and shoulders. No tension in the neck. Straighten the legs just enough so you get a little bit of stretch. Do watch your knee alignment here. Make sure the knees don't start to roll in. If you are using the activation band, push out a little bit against the band so your knees are level with second or third toe. And breathe in, breathe out slowly, coming up. Draw the abdominals in, tuck the chin in, all the way back up. Excellent. Okay, so as usual, make sure you've got your mat, grips, exercise bands, activation bands, water, and a nice space aerated to work out in. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, so holding your neutral spine position, core muscles engaged. And as usual, just doing our mobilising our shoulders, breathing in and out. Make the circles start off small and then make them a little bit bigger. Okay, try not to lift the elbows, chin retracted. Breathing in, open up the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in and out. All right, one arm on its own, right arm only. Focusing on one shoulder, mobilising that shoulder joint. And the other one, breathing in and out. Keep the abdominals in and just relaxing the shoulders. All right, one after the other. You can move the chest a little bit here, just to loosen up the upper body. Still keeping your postural alignment. Try not to let the shoulders come forwards. Great, all right, so relax the arms, raise the hands, elbows back, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, stretch the arms up from the shoulder blades. Draw those arms back a little bit and then all the way back. And again, breathing in, breathing out, stretch, and all the way back. Okay, we're going to go the other way now. So take the arms down, back, reaching up and forwards. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch abdominals in and back. Last one. This time we're going to hold it there, stretch up. So take one arm forwards, one arm back at the same time and try and complete that circle without moving the rest of the body. Quite difficult. Concentrate. I can't see you if you're doing it wrong. so don't worry. And then the other direction. Good, all right, and relax the arms. So arms are slightly behind you, neutral spine position, knee alignment check, activation band core, muscles engaged, and shrug the shoulders and relax. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthening the back of the neck, tops of the shoulders, and then just into our side bend, abdominals in, always bend the knees a little bit more if you need to, and taking the arm out a little bit further, stretching from the shoulder blade into the arm and the shoulder. Nice, relax, abdominals in, breathing out. Feel the abdominal muscles working as you do this. Good, and relax. Good, keep the arms in that position, core muscles engaged, and just relax that chin forwards and back. Add the breathing in, breathing out. Chin back and down, breathing in, breathing out, and then up and down. Remember, just the head and neck moving. Try not to let the shoulders move. Breathing in, breathing out. Just the head and neck moving. Good, chin retracted, and then turn the jaw sideways up to the ceiling for more of a stretch. Take the arm behind you, slide it across. That's it. Or if you want to, you can tuck the hand behind and open the shoulder a little bit more then as we do it for a deeper stretch. Good, breathing in, breathing out, and the other side. Add the arm in if you want to. Open that shoulder for more of a stretch. Jaw up to the ceiling. Good, and again, breathing in, breathing out. Open the shoulder. And the other side. Good, and relax. Feet, knees, hips, shoulders facing the front, just moving the head and neck to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. Open the shoulders a little bit more, turn that head around a little bit further, and then roll that head forwards. Nice and relaxed. Breathing in, breathing out. If you find your neck is very stiff here, what you can do, you're going to hold it here, turn the head round as far as it's comfortable, and then you're going to add a little bit of extra stretch with the hand. So I put the hand here, like this, breathing in, breathing out, and then stretch that head round a little bit further. You want to hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds and relax. And same thing the other side, breathing in, breathing out, turn the head to the side, add the hand in and turn that head round a little bit further. Go and hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Good, and relax. So you can repeat that a few times if that is a problem you have, if you haven't got a lot of flexibility there. Breathing in, breathing out, and adding that arm in, the hand in for more of a stretch if you want to. Back to the centre. Excellent. Okay, chin retracted. Relax the ear to the shoulder. Add your arm in, breathing in, breathing out, up and across. Slide the hand down the leg. Same as before, if you want a bit more of a stretch here in the shoulder, opening the chest, take the arm behind you, sliding. Or this one, open that shoulder a little bit more. Good, and the other side, breathing in, breathing out, open the shoulder. Okay, so again, if this is an issue here, breathe in, breathe out, stretch and hold it. Okay, for about 10 seconds, maybe a little bit more, relax, and then do it again. So you're increasing that flexibility. Okay, so usually in our classes we haven't got time to do this all the time, but I'm focusing on this today. So breathe in, breathe out, stretch, hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Good, relax, and then repeat. Good, you can do that up to 3 times. Okay, hands behind the head, tuck the chin in, head forwards, back of the neck, breathing in, breathing out. And same thing here, if you feel very stiff in the back of the neck here, the upper back, hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Relax, breathing in, breathing out, bring the chin to the chest. Use the hands and the arms to bring that head forwards a bit more, rounding the shoulder blades. Good, and relax. So a bit of deeper stretches there. Okay, so we're going to go into our inner thigh stretches. So first of all, just into our little bit of a warm-up stretch, mobilising, and then we're going to take it into a deeper stretch, which is the theme of today. So breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, hinge the hips back, make sure the knee doesn't go any further forwards than the end of the toe, and legs wide enough so you feel the stretch in the inner thigh. So just warming up first, breathing in, breathing out, keeping your posture, keeping your knee alignment. Okay, and then we're going to hold it one side. We're going to go for our deeper stretch. So hold the stretch first. Try and feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Now I want you to turn the feet out slightly. Breathe in, breathe out. Abdominals in. Now sink the hips back and down a little bit more and hold that stretch for a good 10 to 15 seconds. Good, relax. And then you're doing it again. So you can take the legs a little bit wider if you feel you can. And then we're going down into that stretch. Good. All right, we'll do the same thing the other side. So holding the stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds, or obviously if it feels uncomfortable, just hold it as far as that. Breathing in, breathing out. Take the legs a little bit wider, sink the hips back. Turn the feet out slightly. So you've got that stretch in the inner thigh, keeping your posture. Again, we'll hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Good, relax, breathe in, breathing out, and then if you can, take the legs a little bit wider, sink the hips back a little bit more, so we're getting a deeper stretch there. Up to you. Good. Okay, so we're going to do our front of the thigh stretch. So hold on to the wall if you need to, hold your foot, ankle, trouser leg. So this is one, and I think a lot of clients can't get the knees level. What we're aiming for is to have the knees level here rather than here. If you can't get the knee back, it's a sign that you're quite tight in the front of the thigh. Okay, so standing tall, chin back, open the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Close the ribcage, draw the abdominals in, push the hip forwards, or front of the thigh forwards, heel in towards the hip. If you need to balance, hold on. If you can balance, take the hand away. Okay, so again, hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. And then breathe in, breathe out. Repeat that stretch. Push that thigh forward. Bring the heel in towards the hip. And hopefully you can feel the thigh elongating there. Breathing in, breathing out. Repeat it, relax, and then stretch again. So you can do it up to 3 times. Good, holding each one for 10 to 15 seconds. So you're getting that real good stretch there. All right, other side. Hold your foot, ankle or trouser leg. Remember, of course, if you can't reach the your foot or trouser leg, you can use an exercise band here for this position. Breathing in, breathing out. So abdominals in, 3 points of connection in the spine. Push the hip forwards, but try to keep the knees level. So holding that stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. Obviously abdominals in, breathing normally as you're holding the stretch. Take the hand away if you can. And then breathe in, breathe out, and then repeat that stretch a little bit deeper. Again, hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Relax, and then stretch again. And that should really make a difference. So if that is an issue, if the front of your thigh is really tight, okay, that's what you should be doing. All right, so from there, we're just going to go into our hip flexor stretch, which stretches out a little bit higher up. So lunge forwards, feet hip distance apart, squat down, tip the pelvis under, breathing in, breathing out. So just tip the pelvis under till you can feel a stretch there. Add the arms in if you want to, stretching up, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, reach up a little bit more from the shoulder blades. Good, relax the hips, and again, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, a little bit more, stretching up. Good, and then the other side. I'm going to swap sides. Good, same thing. Tip the pelvis under, so you feel that stretch in the hip flexor. I'm going to hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds, breathing in, breathing out, stretching up at the same time. Good, and then relax, breathing in, breathing out, and then stretch again. Tip the pelvis under, reaching up. Good, and relax. Okay, calves. So we're going to do a really deep stretch for the calves now. So all you need is a wall, hands on the wall here, and take the legs out behind you. Okay, until you can feel a stretch, keep the abdominals in obviously, until you can feel a stretch in the calves. Okay, so you might be here if your calves are very tight, or it might be a little bit further away. Feet hip distance apart, stretching back, heels down towards the mat, and hold that stretch. If you're not feeling a stretch in the calves, take the legs a little bit further away. Okay, relax, bend the knees, breathing in, breathing out, and then stretch a little bit more. Take the legs a bit further back if you want to, so you're increasing that stretch in the back, in the calves, and then bend one, straighten the other, breathing in, breathing out, hold it for a few seconds. Breathing in, breathing out. So just holding that stretch a little bit longer than we normally do. Okay, let's also stretch out the back of the thigh. Good, one more. Brilliant. Okay, now with the calf muscle, we actually have two parts to the calf. So that's exercise stretched out this part. We also have another part down here, which attaches to the Achilles. So to stretch that, we're going to hook one foot behind the other one. So take the right foot, hook it behind the left, standing upright, and just bend the knee, push the thigh forwards a little bit, and you should feel the stretch a little bit lower down in the calf there. That's it. And the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. So bend the knee, push the hip forward, and you should feel a little bit stretch there, a little bit lower down in the calf there. Good, and relax. Okay, back to the centre, and we'll just do a little bit of mobilising. So keep the knees bent, knees level with second or third toe. Breathing in, breathing out, and then just rotating side to side. And as you turn, bend the elbow back a little bit more, so you're opening up there. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching, take the head with you. Okay, so we're just loosening up. We're mobilising at the moment. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to hold it. A little pulsing action backwards. Draw the abdominals in. Remember, shoulder blade back and down, opening up. And the other side, back. Little pulsing action. Good, and then forwards. Opening, I want you to do your shoulder blade retraction. So opening, breathing in, breathing out, retracting the shoulder blades, abdominals in. Remember, this is like our cat stretch, but we do it standing. Good, and then holding it, turn the hands inside out, opening the shoulder blades, reaching one arm a little bit further forwards. Hold it for a little bit longer today. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch, reach. Good, reach. Great, all right, interlace the fingers, stretching up and over. And just gentle side bend, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, up and over. Good, back of the arm stretch, So hand down your back, hand just above the elbow there, shoulders back, breathe in, breathe out. I'll try and slide the hand down a little bit more, abdominals in. Again, hold it for a few seconds. Relax and then stretch a bit more. So you're really feeling that stretch in the back of the arm. So a particularly good one to do if we've done any tricep dips, tricep extensions, plank. You need to stretch out the back of the back of the arm. Elbow back. Feel that stretch in the back of the arm. Breathing in, breathing out, and stretch a little bit more and hold it. Great. Okay. Right, so let's just do a few squats again, just to warm up, loosen up, and get our bicep muscles working. Using the ball here. You can use the exercise band if you want to, light weights, and just concentrate on your posture. Breathing in, breathing out. Hinge the hips back first, remember the knee alignment, and keeping your neutral spine position. Try not to push that lower back out. Good. Okay. So as you come back up, remember heels into the mat, squeeze the buttock muscles. Raise the arms from the hands, try not to hunch the shoulders, and then you can go a little bit lower if you want to, up to you. If it's uncomfortable, just make a small bend like that, squeezing, or we can go down a little bit lower, up to you. Let's make sure the hips don't go lower than the knees, and then we can speed that up a little bit. Remember, squeezing the bottom muscles, heels into the mat, and maybe just get your heart rate going a little bit here. Breathing in, squeezing, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in there, and hold it. And then we're just going to do a little pulsing action. So buttock muscles, heels into the mat, draw those abdominals in. Good. Right, fantastic. And relax. Okay, so we're going to go into our deep stretches now for the upper body, for the shoulders, and then we're going to do we're going to hold them a little bit longer, as I was saying before. So first of all, we're just going to do our basic stretch for the shoulder. So take the arm across, reach that arm over, take the other hand or the other arm, forearm, place it here like this or like this, keeping the arm straight and stretch across. Now you need to keep your feet, knees and hips facing the front, turn your chest, turn your shoulder, and then I want you to reach the arm a little bit further and make sure you can feel that stretch in the shoulder joint. Okay, breathe normally, abdominals in, we're going to hold it, as I said, for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in, and stretch it a little bit more. Feel that stretch increasing. Again, hold it. Relax, and then one more time, breathing in, breathing out, stretch a little bit more. Again, you can do this up to 3 times, holding each stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, and the other one, right over left, either the forearm or the hand here. Stretch the arm across, feet, knees and hips facing front. Just move the chest, move the shoulder until you can feel a stretch in the shoulder joint, and then reach that arm a little bit further and take the arm round. And hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds, still keeping the core muscles engaged, of course. Then breathe in, breathe out, stretch a little bit more. So reach the arm out and round. Again, hold it for about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. Relax and then stretch a little bit more. Good, and relax. All right, arms behind you, same thing. This is how you stretch more for improving your flexibility. If you've got any very tight muscle, tight calf, tight shoulder, holding those stretches a little bit longer will help to improve your flexibility and range of motion in the joint. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch the arms back, open up the chest. Same thing here, if it feels really, really tight, hold it. Relax the arms again, breathing in, breathe out abdominals, stretching up and back. Breathing normally as you hold the stretch, relax, and then one more time. Brilliant. Okay, time to take your shoes off. So we're going to get down onto the mat in a minute. Have a drink of water if you need to. Okay. All right, so we're going to go first of all into our stretches, our leg stretches, and this time we're going to add that same principle in to work on improving our range of movement, flexibility in the back of the legs. Again, always work at your own level here. If it's uncomfortable to roll forwards, you can do these stretches standing. It's up to you. Okay, so up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out, hinge the hips back, abdominals in. So this time, you're either going to hold your legs somewhere or hold the floor, hands on the floor. If you're already there, hinge the hips back, draw the abdominals in, and you should be feeling a stretch here in the back of the legs. Now we're going to work on improving that. So I want you to bend the knees very slightly, only a tiny bit, breathing in, breathe out. So draw the abdominals in, straighten the legs, hinge the hips back until you can feel a good stretch in the back of the thighs. You might feel it in the calves as well. Okay, you're going to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Breathing normally as you hold the stretch. Keep the abdominals in if you can. And you should feel your hands getting a bit closer towards the floor. Good, relax, bend the knees again, breathing in, breathing out. Again, hinge the hips back. Stretch, make sure you're not arching the back. Breathing normally, abdominals in. Can you feel your hands getting closer towards the floor? I hope so. Good, one more time, bend the knees, breathing in, breathing out. Straighten the legs. You can always hold the legs if you want to bring the head a little bit closer, as long as it's comfortable on your back. Good, and then you're going to bend one knee, straighten the other. Again, hold it for a few seconds. Hold it a little bit longer this time. And breathing in, breathing out, swapping. Okay, hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Alternating. Alternating. Great, okay, I'll come back up. So I hope you felt a difference there. This time take the left leg out in front of you, sink the hips back, draw the abdominals in. If you can, hold the end of the foot, stretch the toes back. Okay, so this is the back of the calf, back of the thigh. Stretch the toes back till you can feel a stretch there. Hold it, breathing in, breathing out, and then stretch it back a little bit more. And turn the foot inwards and outwards. That deeper stretch there. Good, change legs, hinge the hips back, stretch the toes back until you can feel a stretch there, back of the thigh, calf. Okay, we're going to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Good, relax, breathing in, breathing out, stretch it back a little bit more. Keep that stretch on and turn the foot inwards and outwards. Brilliant. Okay, hands on the mat, walk hands forward. So I hope you feel a lot more stretched out now. Walk the hands forward into our downward dog stretch. Again, so using the grips if you want to. Hinge the hips back. Now this is really stretch for your spine here. Hips up in the air. Stretch the arms out in front of you. And again, heels down towards the mat. Again, we're going to hold it a little bit longer. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the hips back a little bit more. And then we're going to alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. Hold it for a few seconds. And then alternating. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching. Hold it for a little bit longer than you would normally. Stretching. Great. Okay, so abdominals in and come forwards now into your plank and back again, either in your proper plank position or knees on the mat, up to you, using the grips if you want to. So we go from here, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, coming forwards. If it's too much, please come down onto the knees. and stretch back, breathing in, breathing out. Work at your own level. Remember, the further you come forwards, obviously the more you're going to challenge your shoulders, your abdominals. So work at your own level here. And then we'll just hold it in our plank position, knees bent or full plank, up to you, abdominals in. Good, and then relax back. Right, hips back down towards your heels. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Now this position is what we call our cat stretch. Again, very great exercise to do, stretches your lower back. Again, let's hold it a little bit longer. So reach the arms out and then just relax. Head on the mat if you can. Relax your hips down towards your heels. If you're not able to hold this position, I have shown you variations on this in another class. All right, again, we'll hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds, breathing in, breathing out, and then relax your hips down a little bit more. Hips down towards your heels, and then bring the hands down by your side. Everything relaxed. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, and again, just relax a little bit more. Hips down towards your heels. Great. All right, come back up on all fours, just into our cat stretch. As we did standing up, we did our shoulder blade retraction. Exactly the same thing. Great. Okay. Rolling over into our rolling down, and then we're going to do a little bit of a mix up of our Pilates, basic Pilates exercises, and at the end I'm going to do our deeper stretches as we have been doing, holding them a little bit longer with the bands at the end. Okay, so into your rolling down, and you all know the routine, using bands, weights if you want to, and making sure you only roll down as far as your body will allow. We want no straining, no jerking the body, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, squeeze the bicep muscles, and come back up. Opening the shoulder blades. This is just mobilising, slowly coming up. Okay, so if you're doing this regularly, week on week, you might find you can, you're able to go down a little bit further. Breathing in, breathing out, squeezing, abdominals in, coming up. Breathing in, breathing out. So up to you. If you're having a bad back week, of course, just keep the hands here at the back of the thighs, support yourself, and just do a little bit of a movement. Squeezing. Good, and if you want to, all the way back, like each vertebra peeling into the floor. Big stretch up. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, coming up. Squeeze the bicep muscles, abdominals in. And opening the shoulder blades, working at your own level. Remember, adding the bands in here, adding the weights in here. You can always take one leg off the floor if you want to work a little bit harder. Breathing in, breathing out. And we're just going to go diagonally and then just pulsing forwards and backwards. Squeeze the right bicep muscle, abdominals in. Good, and then we're going the other side, so feet, knees and hips facing the front. Pulsing action, squeeze the left bicep muscles, draw the abdominals in. Good, all right, and relax. Hug your knees, nice deep breath in and out. Okay, all right, rolling back. And we're going to go into our floor work, opposite arm, opposite leg. And we're going to do shoulder bridge, and we're going to do some abdominals because we'll mix it up a little bit. So you all know what you're doing here. So you can all move up to your different levels when you feel comfortable. So arms up in the air, neutral spine position, of course, breathing in, breathing out. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Lengthen, stretching, this is your basic level. Again, I'm going to give you the option to move up through different levels. So we're going to do 4 of these. Lengthening, stretching. Okay, then we're going to do our shoulder bridge, breathing in, breathing out. So think of the spine rolling into the mat, curling up, arms back, and then rolling the spine back down. Now again, you know you've got different levels of this, so let's start off with the basic one. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up, stretching back, rolling down. Good, so we can do 4 of these. So we do 4 of the swimming, we can do 4 of these. Stretching, rolling that spine down. Good, one more. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up. And slowly coming down. Okay, so the next bit, we're going to do some abdominal curls. So we're going to do 4 of these. Hands behind the head, cross the hands behind the head. Basic level, feet on the mat, breathing in, breathing out. Now remember, close the rib cage, abdominals together. And back, breathing in, breathing out. This is our basic level, remember, feet on the mat, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. And back, one more, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so back to our swimming. Opposite arm and opposite leg, 4 of these. And now you can come up to your tabletop position if you want to. So working at your own level, breathing in, breathing out. So 4 of these. That's it. Good. And then we're going to go into our shoulder bridge. So again, if you want to work a little bit harder, do you remember how you do that? You can bring your feet in a little bit closer towards your hips. Up to you. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the buttock muscles, take the arms back, rolling down 1 vertebra at a time. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more. Again, feet in a bit closer if you want to work the buttock muscles a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up. Arms back, slowly rolling the spine back down. Okay, into your abdominal curls. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you want to bring your feet up now to your tabletop position, you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, one more. Excellent. Okay, so back into your opposite arm and opposite leg, or if you're doing it from your tabletop position. Okay, so up to you, work at your own level. That's it, breathing in, breathing out. So we're doing 4 of these. Remember, you can take both arms back if you want to, keeping a neutral spine position. Good, feet on the mat, into your shoulder bridge. Now if you want to work a bit harder, come up onto the balls of the feet, as well as bringing the feet in. Up to you, breathing in, breathing out, stretching back. Keep the arms on the floor, rolling that spine back down. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Also, you can push the legs, if you've got the activation band, push the legs apart, as well as doing this on the balls of your feet if you want to. Add in your own intensity. And slowly rolling down. Good, into your abdominal curls. So again, choose your level, feet on the floor, feet in tabletop or legs up in the air. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Make sure you lead with the chest, relax the head and neck. Breathing in, breathing out. A couple more, draw the abdominals in, stretch the legs up as you do this for a little bit more in the abdominals. Good, back down again and into opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, we've got wrong leg, got whichever level you want to. So both arms back, 1 leg forward. Breathing in, breathing out. So speed it up a little bit if you want to, not losing your technique. Stretch the arms. That's it. And then into your shoulder bridge, curling up. Bring the feet in, up onto the toes if you want to. Stretching the knees apart. If you've got the band, as you come up. Rolling down. And 1 more. And down. Okay, and then into your abdominal curls. So we either feet on the floor, feet on the mat, legs up in the air. Curling up. Point the toes and then flex the feet, stretching the legs up a little bit more as you're curling up. couple more, and then back, and then again into our opposite arm and opposite leg, working at your own level, both arms back, both arms out to the side, vary it. Okay, that's it. And then we can add into that more challenging options now. So curl up and then just go side to side. Your choice. Speed it up a little bit, side to side. Good, and then back to the abdominals as we did just now. Curling up, breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to hold it there. Take the hands away if you want to, and a little pulsing action, leading with the chest. And if you want a bit more of a challenge, into our split level position. This is quite challenging, so only do it if you're able to, and keep your neutral spine position. Okay, and then just swap. Okay, and relax. And finally, into our shoulder bridge. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up. Add the arms in and slowly rolling the spine back down. Good, breathing in, breathing out. So this time you're going to hold it and just add your little pulsing in. So drop the hips, squeeze the bottom muscles, push the hips up, bringing the feet in a bit closer, up onto the balls of the feet if you want to. Femoral pelvic bone and rib cage squeezing together, taking the knees apart, you're pulsing. Or if you want to, you can do it the other way, as in squeeze the knees together as you push the hips up. Again, working back of the legs, back of the thighs, and then arms back, and slowly rolling the spine back down. Good, okay, hands at the back of the thighs, circle the hips round. So a little bit of a variation there. Circling the hips round one way and the other way. Okay, arms out to the side, into your spine stretch, breathing in, breathing out. Roll the hips one way, head the other way. Keep the shoulder blades into the floor. Head goes in the other direction to the legs, breathing in, breathing out, and the other way. Nice and slowly. Good. If you find it too much in your tabletop position, bring the feet down onto the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. And relax. Okay, feet back onto the mat, hands down by your side. And just relax your head, neck and shoulders. Roll the head side to side, up and down. Little circle. Okay, so if you've got the activation band on, take it off now. And we're going to go into, first of all, our low back stretch. Again, we're going to hold it a little bit longer. And then into our leg stretches. I'm just going to put some music on. So give me a minute. So we're going into relaxation now and stretching, and we're going to do those deeper stretches that we've been doing. Okay, don't forget to grab some water. Okay, so first of all, into our low back stretch, a very, very good stretch to do. If your low back is really tight, you've got a bit of a niggle. So both legs stretched out, both arms above the head, point the toes, flex the feet, stretch the arms from the shoulder blades, breathing in, breathing out. All right, bring the left knee in towards the chest, hands at the back of the thighs. Now draw the knee in or draw the leg in until you feel a stretch in the low back. Press that lower back into the mat. So we're going to apply our principles of the deep stretching here. So we're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. Obviously breathe normally while you're holding this. Good, then relax, breathing in, breathing out, and then draw that leg in again. Press your lower back into the mat. Curl up if you want to, up to you, for more of a stretch. Again, hold it for about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, and relax, and repeat. Good. All right, do the other leg, stretching out, point the toes, flex the feet, bring the right leg in, grab the back of the thigh, draw that leg in, and we're going to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Press your lower back into the mat, up to you if you want to curl up, point the toes, flex the feet, head on the mat if you prefer. Good, relax, breathing in, breathing out and repeat. Draw that leg in, feel that stretch in the low back. Good, relax again, and last time, breathe in, breathe out, stretch your low back into the mat. Again, so 3 times, we're holding for 10 to 15 seconds to maximise that stretch and lengthen. Okay, so grab your activation band or your normal stretchy band, or just hold the leg, up to you. And we're going to apply that principle, that deeper stretching to these stretches. So put the band around the foot, stretch the leg back, stretch the toes in so you feel a deep stretch there in the calf, back of the thigh. So we're going to hold it in that position, keep the abdominals in, breathing normally. Hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Good, relax. Breathing in, breathing out, and then try and stretch it back a little bit more. Straighten the leg a little bit more. Flex the foot a little bit more. Work at your own level here. Breathing normally. Good, hold that stretch. 10 to 15 seconds. Relax, and then repeat it again. So you can do it up to 3 times. Hopefully you can feel that the leg stretching, back of the thigh, back of the calf stretching a little bit more. Great, all right, hold the band in one hand. Keep the foot flexed, take the left leg over to the right till you can feel a stretch in the outer thigh, the bust muscle. And we're going to hold it a little bit longer. Point the toe, flex the foot, and just move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. All right, bring the leg back. Swap hands, take the leg out to the side now, keep the pelvis level, foot flexed. Left leg out, turn the leg out slightly. Hold it there again, 10 to 15 seconds. Relax, breathing in, breathing out, and try and take that leg out a little bit further. Good. All right, bring the leg back. We're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So wrap the band around your right foot, left leg out along the mat. Okay. Stretch the toes back, straighten the leg until you feel a good stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Now hold keep the abdominals in, breathing normally, and you want to hold the stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, and again, then relax a little bit, breathing in, breathing out, stretch the leg back a little bit further if your body will allow that increased stretching to happen. Don't force anything. Just go with your body. Good, relax. And one more time, breathing in, breathing out, flex the foot, take that leg back a little bit further. Again, I'm going to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Stop at any time if it's getting too much or it's uncomfortable. Great. All right. Take the right leg over to the left. Keep the foot flexed. We're going to hold it a little bit longer. Flex the foot for a deeper stretch. Move that leg forwards and backwards. Abdominals in. Good. You can take the leg a little bit lower. Take it down. Good. All right. Bring the leg back. Swap hands. Take the leg out. Right leg out to the right. Turn the leg outwards as well, so you're getting that deep stretch in the inner thigh. Turn the leg out. There we go. And breathing in, breathing out. Flex the foot, take it out a little bit wider if you can. Turning that leg out. Is that good? And then move that leg forwards and backwards. Great. All right, bring the leg back. I'm going to finish off with our hip stretch. So left foot on the bent right knee, level pelvis. Turn the leg out, do your foot a stretch in the pelvis, in the hip joint. And hold it for about 10 seconds and then repeat as we've done before. If you want a deeper stretch, grab the back of the right thigh. And again, just use the left arm to take that leg out a little bit further. Hold it, relax, and then stretch again. All right, same thing with the other leg. Level pelvis, turn the leg out until you feel a stretch in the hip joint. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Good, relax, and breathing in, breathing out. Try and stretch the leg out a little bit further, don't force your body. Relax, and one more time, breathing in, breathing out. Good, okay, so we're going into our relaxation now. So, staying in this position, if you prefer to go over into our child's pose position we did earlier. On our front, it's up to you. Legs bent, legs straight, knees apart. Again, arms by your side, across your chest. Find your most comfortable position. And then stretch the arms, stretch the shoulders, stretch the hands, and relax. Good, relax your back. Relax your legs. So no tension anywhere in the body. And then we're going to focus on our Pilates breathing. So remember, deep breath in through the nose, rib cage expanding. Holding it for a few seconds, and a long slow breath out through the mouth, rib cage closing. Holding it for a few seconds, and just repeat that pattern in your own time. Focusing on the rise and fall of the rib cage, and the deep breaths in through the nose, and out through the mouth. No tension anywhere in the body. And then also focus on holding the breaths a little bit longer each time. And then your breathing will slow down and your body will go into a state of more relaxation. Good. All right, so concentrate. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth, long slow breaths. Rise and fall of the rib cage. Breathing in, and then hold it for a few seconds. Breathing out. Again, holding it for a few seconds. So do that in your own time. Slowing the breathing down. And relaxing the body. Alright, we're slowly going to come back up. You can stay down if you want to. Come back up on all fours into our cat stretch first. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, rounding the shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest, shoulder blades back and down, lengthening through the spine. Rounding. And retracting, then slowly coming back up to downward dog stretch. And stretch the arms, stretch your spine, heels down towards the mat. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthen a little bit more, and then alternate. Holding each stretch a little bit longer than normal.
Good. All right, walk the hands back up towards the feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Okay, feet hip distance apart. Rolling those shoulders forwards, up, back and down. Breathing in, open up the chest. And then reaching up, both arms up. Reaching the hands up towards the ceiling. And hands behind the head, tuck the chin in. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring the head forwards. Open the shoulder blades a little bit here. And slowly come back up. Good, fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you soon. Okay.